Hi guys, one of the here back again for a video on the channel. And this one today then guys, we'll be doing the latest Swansea City transfer roundup. Like I said, I'd like to do 2 or 3 of these a week. Just depends on what rumours are circulating around Swansea City Football Club. And this week has been quite busy. Some of these are a couple of days old, but of course when I did my last video, as soon as I uploaded that, like a few new transfer rumours did come around. But in this one today then, we'll be talking about a few potential incomings, one potential outgoing as well, and one person who was linked with us who has moved to another club, unfortunately. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So the first player then to potentially leave Swansea City then is Matt Grimes. He's being linked with a fellow Championship club in Sheffield United. Of course, Sheffield United are one of the teams over the last couple of years who seem to go promoted and then come straight back down to the Championship. Now, Sheffield United are in a bit of a tricky situation at the moment. Of course, we're trying to have a financial takeover in a proposed takeover with a US consortium. Of course, Sheffield United are starting on minus points this season, only 2 points, I believe. So it's not a huge deficit to overturn, so they should still be up there, you'd like to think, this season. Obviously, they've had a lot of trouble financially over the last couple of years. Spending silly money and stuff like that. But if this takeover does get completed, then they will have a bit of cash to spend, and they also reportedly in for Norwich midfielder Kenny McLean. So Chris Wilder is definitely trying to strengthen that Sheffield United midfield. Obviously, they have lost some key players due to their contracts being expired. They have also signed Jimmy Shackleton on a free transfer from Leeds United, who is a midfielder. But Chris Wilder does want to have a bit more experience in that midfield, hence why they're trying to look for McLean and of course Matt Grimes. Now, Matt Grimes has made over 300 appearances for Swansea City. He's been here for a long time now. We were back in the Premier League, went on a few loans. He was on loan to Blackburn Rovers, Leeds United. But ever since he's come down to the Championship, he's been ever present in this Swansea City team. Obviously, has been club captain for a number of years now, and has played at left back, but mainly in central midfield, and he has been outstanding. Very a key player for us as well, and very injury free. You never really see Matt Grimes miss a game. I think he was maybe the only outfield player last season to play every single minute of the Championship. He might have been out of a couple of players, but I believe he was the only one who actually managed to play every single minute of every single game last season as an outfield player, which is absolutely outstanding. He did sign a new contract with Swansea City last summer, so we will be able to get a lot of money for Matt Grimes, you'd like to think, if Sheffield United do get this one over the line. But for me, Matt Grimes, recently just had another child, very settled. He's a Swansea, he knows a lot of people, and like I said, when you're a player approaching your 30s, you don't really want to be moving, especially when you've got a young family as well. And look, if Grimes does leave, I'll be absolutely gutted, but if he does go to Sheffield United, you'd like to think Swansea will be getting a lot of money for the captain. So the next potential transfer then is an incoming. Now, we are linked with Johnstone Striker Adama Sidibeh. He only became a professional footballer in February this year, so you're probably thinking, how old is he, 17, 18? No, he is 26 years old and only became a professional footballer this year. So very interesting indeed. He's a very late incoming into the footballing scene. He scored 5 goals in 15 games for St Johnstone last season when he broke into the team, and was also called up to the Gambian national squad, where he did score on his international debut in a 5-1 win over Seychelles in a World Cup qualifying. He has a contract until June 2026, so still has another 2 years to run on his St Johnstone deal. So again, will be a little bit of money involved in this one if we do get it over the line. He has a reported release clause of £500,000, and Swansea City have had a bid rejected for the striker. So it's a weird one, this. Look, we need a striker, there's no denying that. Look, we've got Liam Cullen and Mikola Kukrovic as our strikers at the moment. Obviously, Cullen is a decent player at this level. He's not prolific, will chip in with a few goals, but again, we need a player who is capable of getting around that 15 goals mark, where we've seen Obafemi, Joel Paroli, McBurney at Championship level. But the Sadbe guy, look, he's 26, like I said, only becoming a professional footballer, so he will be hungry to succeed. He will be, very exciting, I guess, to say, because he's only just now become professional, so he'll be very thrilling and trying his best at all times. But for me, I think we need to be doing a lot better than this. Look, he's scored 5 goals in 15 games. It's not a great return, to be honest with you. And like I said, he is an international player now, which is fantastic for him. But for me, when we're trying to lock into that top 10, do we really want to try and sign a player who only became a professional footballer this year and is 26? it's a weird one. We have had a bid rejected from a number of sources which have, confirmed that is true. So I don't know why we're looking at Adama Sidibeh. Maybe, Kukrovic maybe off, so we need, that third choice striker. But for me, I'd rather just give someone in the academy a chance than spending £500,000 on a player who only became a professional footballer this year. So yeah, if we sign him, look, I'll get behind him and stuff like that. But for me, it's a very, very weird one. I don't really understand why we're trying to sign him. But maybe the recruitment team know a lot more than I do. But for me, on the outside anyway, it's a very weird one. Now then, the last one then is former Celtic striker Oh Hyeon-Gu. I hope I pronounced that right. I have done a few YouTube searches, but yeah, Oh Hyeon-Gu, I think his name is, South Korean international. Swans were heavily linked to the striker, who has had limited game time at Celtic since Ange Postecoglou left the club last summer. 23 years old, Swansea City were linked with a loan move with potential to buy, but unfortunately Celtic were only looking for a permanent deal as they wanted him off the wage bill. And obviously they've got some good strikers up there at Celtic. Obviously they had Adama last season on loan. And they got that Japanese striker as well. Can't remember his name at the moment, but he is a very, very good striker. Played 11 times for his country, but Swansea City were priced out of a move for the South Korean international. He has just signed for Belgium side Genk on a 4-year contract worth up to £4.5 million. So, yeah, look, we were linked with him. Swansea City were interested in Oh Hyeon-Gu, but unfortunately, we just don't have the financial resources at the moment to, spend £4.5 million on a striker. Look, he's a young striker. He has done it in Scotland, has scored a few goals over there, and is an exciting prospect. And obviously we could have had him linking up with EMG Sung as well, so we could have had two South Koreans in the attacking front line. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed we couldn't get a deal done, but obviously financially it wouldn't have made sense for us to go and spend this kind of money unless we make a big sale. I know we have sold Nathan Wood, but we have brought in Gonzalo Franco, or Gonzalo Franco, not Gonzalo. But yeah, Oh Hyeon-Gu, like I said, good luck to him at Genk. I really like him as a player. I've had him on my Football Manager saves before. I know Football Manager to real life is not very similar, but look, he is a decent striker. Would have liked this to be done, but unfortunately it's not been done. We were linked to him, like I said. Swansea City were probably going to try and get a loan deal for him, but Celtic have, had the rights to do whatever they want, and obviously they have got £4.5 million. So good luck to him. Like I said, this was a strong rumour that Swansea we're interested. We are dipping into that South Korean Asian market, but yeah, Oh Hyeon-Gu has joined Genk, unfortunately, not Swansea City. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Championship is just under a month away now. Obviously, Spain won the Euros last night, so away games will be a little bit more bearable without England fans gloating about their Euro success. But look, England got to the final. Fair play to them. I thought Spain were the better team overall, and I just thought England, throughout the tournament, didn't really look like a team. Individual moments at times, their brilliance from individual players like Bellingham, Saka, Kane popped up with a few goals, but overall as a team I just didn't think they deserved to win the Euros, and thankfully Spain did. But yeah, anyway, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, follow all of my social medias down below. Like I said, a lot of Championship content coming on the channel, guys, and like I said, as soon as a transfer has been announced, it will be released on the channel. And I try my best to be as quick as possible, but not just to be as quick as just trying to make sure you guys enjoy the content as well. So anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and those are the latest rumours surrounding Swansea City.
I